Okay, next up on my pistol review is the Taurus PT-111 Millennium G2. Again, like I said, they're having a price war. I went to the gun show. The three Taurus pistols I have, the Slim, the G2, and the TCP 738. One dealer had them, $199, brand new in the box. I bought the Slim. I still have my 380. I was looking at this G2 and I was really regretting it. I said at that price, I went back the next day, that dealer was sold out. Obviously this gun was more popular than the other two. He sold out all he had. So I found another dealer and had to pay about $215. But this one came with a spare magazine, spare factory magazine, which I don't know if the 199, my 199 Slim only came with one mag. This had two. I don't know if that was why the price is a little higher. And you got the manual, a whole bunch of papers, and our standard Taurus tool, two of them, on little keychains. Which has the lock and the screwdriver. Okay. And so this pistol has the feature, as I believe all Taurus pistols, even their revolvers have this. There's two ends to this little tool. The screwdriver end is used for the rear sight, windage, and elevation. And right here, you take that, it's like a little socket or something. Stick that into the, looks like an Allen head, or you stick it into this little port, give it a turn, it turns outward, which probably so you can feel it and see that it's there, and this safely locks your gun. Okay, I don't know if you'd ever use it, I don't use it on these, but it's there. And so now the difference, this is quite similar to the Slim size-wise, except this gun is a little bit thicker. It has a 12-round magazine, so it's got a double stack mag in there instead of a single stack in the Slim. And I remember seeing this gun, and it used to be priced upwards $260, $280 a few years ago. They've lowered the price down, getting them for almost $200. It's a bargain. And also this gun has 3-dot sights. Let's see if I can get them up there, which are pretty good. I like them. They're adjustable for windage and elevation. Okay, and when you rack it back, you have your trigger, with your little internal trigger safety there. So that's one safety there, that trigger safety. You have on the side, you have the slide release and a manual safety there to lock, like this here. And it says in the manual that there's a firing pin block in there somewhere, so I'm not sure if that's that little screw thing or something I'm missing. Okay, and then this pistol also, another interesting feature. As you see when you draw up, you get this, it goes back a ways and will fire. And then you have your double action trigger. So it's a single double action on this. You get your restrike, your striker fired, you can get a restrike if your round goes off. So it's got a single double action trigger, which is a neat feature. You're talking a gun with a pretty low price point, has all these interesting features in it. So you got your safety. So then again, like I said, if I had to carry this, get them round in the chamber, lock the manual safety. I really like this as a carry gun. It's a little bit thicker in the grip, a little bit heavier than the Slim. The Slim would be easier to conceal or carry, tucked in a waistband holster in your pants. Where this one may not be that easy to conceal. Also, it has a different frame. I'll do a comparison of them side by side. And this one, where the Slim doesn't have it, this frame has a you can mount a rail, 1-inch little mount here. You can mount a laser or a light, which is something that the Slim does not have. So you have that rail to mount here on the front of the frame. Pretty heavy texturing on this, so that's nice. You get a good solid grip, straight grip. Now these two magazines come with a little finger rest, and these here, the grip on this I can get a hold of real good. It sits in the hand good. You got a firm grasp of it. So even though you kind of sacrifice a little bit more in thickness and size, you know, you got a hold of the gun a lot better. Where the Slim with the factory mag, my finger's floating there, unless I get those aftermarket magazines, which aren't working out well for me. And I like the fact this came with 2 factory mags, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm set for magazines. Then to disassemble it, you know, you clear the weapon, take out the clip, drop it down. I think you got to fire the gun, and then just like a lot of them, you pull down on these 2 tabs. You pull back on the slide about 1/8 of an inch, just break it loose, push down. Oh, here, we'll do it like this, push down on you, give it a shove forward. How do I got that? Yeah, I got them both all the way down. Now there we go. See, you had to pull it. You have to make sure it's fired. And then it slides off. And it's pretty basic. You got your recoil spring under here. Pull it off. Pull your barrel out. You can see your striker system here. Your firing pin. Bolt face. Internal components. No excuse not to clean your gun when it's this easy to take apart. And reassemblies, you just put the barrel back in. Put that with the plug up in there. A little pressure on it. Get it in the step like that. And then it's just a matter of lining up the thing. And sliding it back on. Make sure you line up your little internal components, and then just, there you go. So, pretty basic gun, pretty simple. For a gun that costs about $200, a lot of features, a lot of safety features I like. Making this pretty desirable for concealed carry. Nice sights, adjustable sights. You can see them with the 3 dots. And we're going to take it out and check our reliability and functioning here in another video. But yeah, I seen this. I wasn't too familiar with it. I knew they had it. The reason I got the Slim all those years ago was with the magazine article. And then, like I said, I had it, and a friend of mine wanted a gun, and he kind of liked it, and he kind of persuaded me into buying it from me. And I figured I could always get one, and luckily for me, because I think I paid $235 or something for that Slim over a year ago, and I paid $199 for another new one. And like I said, these were $199, but I don't know if the deal included a second mag. Okay, because the Slim didn't. When I paid $215 for this one, I had a second mag in the box. So, I don't know. And I would stay away from aftermarket magazines. I know that Taurus factory magazines can be difficult to find and quite expensive. But I got some Pro Mags for under $20 for the Slim. And they don't seem to work. I'm having trouble with them, so that's a word of advice. And this pistol also has the loaded chamber indicator. Forgot to show you that feature. Here it is here, flush and that. And now I'll go and throw an empty case in there and we'll see how that looks. Okay, I dropped an empty case in. As you see, it comes up. There's a little hint of red, but the thing is, if you run your finger across the top, it's noticeable. You know, you can see it. And if you wanted to check, like you got the gun at night, you check it, you know you got one in the chamber. So, a lot of nice features for a gun that doesn't cost a lot of money. I kind of don't want to be biased, but I kind of like these guns. They're reasonably priced, and we'll go out and run some ammo through them. I'm cleaning out my ammo locker, and I've got all kinds of steel cased, hollow points, factory stuff, reloads, and we'll go and do a shooting thing here once the weather permits. And I'm going to go out and burn up some 9mm in this and several other guns. So stay tuned for more videos.